Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the circuit Gilles Villeneuve here in Canada. Today we'll have the qualifying for the Canadian Grand Prix tomorrow. We're gonna have the full race. So welcome everyone to the main qualifying after 3 practice sessions. Today is sunny with a cloud cover, a little cloud cover, not much. But tomorrow it's gonna be a different story. We will talk about that later on the stream. As we are getting ready for qualifying, let's go, and until we wait for everyone to go out or some of the guys to go out, let's go and have a look at the last race results then. Jason Roy won the last race in Miami that we had now a week ago. Zhao Lei and Eren Eigen ended the top 3. Springfield is the first to go out. He finished the race on 18th. Wasn't the day for him. Same with Lucas Bright and George Constantaras. It wasn't the day for them. But yeah, let's talk about who brought the upgrades here today. Did some teams brought upgrades? Let's see. As we go through the cars going through the second sector for Springfield. He's getting ready for the lap. As he is getting ready for it. Williams have brought the rear wing here today. McLaren have brought nothing here. Alpine has brought a new underfloor and a front wing, so Alpine will be one to watch. Audi has brought underfloor and new suspension. So teams are starting to bring upgrades. But Springfield will start his first lap as we speak. Mercedes have brought a suspension upgrade, at least something for them. They need this because their last race didn't went as the way they wanted. Let's hope this race goes their way. As we see Springfield's on board on the first sector, he's going to post the first sector and there is a yellow flag somewhere. Where is it exactly? Is it... yes it is, it's the Audi's driver Richard Hicks. And we go into the first corner and goes really long and deep, and that is not something he wants to see. There's still a yellow flag. Now it's cleared as he gets going again. But this lap is already ruined. Racing Bulls have brought a new front wing and a rear wing into this race weekend. Ferrari has not brought anything. The last time out they brought sidepods, but that's it. They haven't brought anything here. Earlier colliding with Lucas Wright, who's starting the lap now. As Springfield is out of the final corner. The lap time he will post is 1:09.8. And Hicks's lap time is already ruined, so we will not count it. Condra is now on the lap. Let's talk about Haas while we wait for Condra to finish his lap. Haas has brought the rear wing and suspension upgrades. Aston Martin have brought nothing. We don't see anything new on the car. Red Bull have brought the new sidepods to this race weekend. And that's it for the upgrades this weekend. Condra now out of the final corners for his first lap here. Condra over the line, up to top, that's already expected from them. Lucas Koopman back on the car now. And right now third fastest. Koopman being back after 3 race weekends. Missing out and accepting finally that he needs to give the place back to Lucas Koopman, the seat back. Lucas right now up to third. Hicks has boxed, and there is Robin Geisner now. Audi looking really fast. Let's see, is it going to be looking the fastest here today? Last time out they got disqualified for the entire weekend. So let's hope for the best. Let's see, they're qualifying now. Robin Geisner up to top right now. Nathaniel now. On the U-turn that turns back around. And then on the straight, DRS wide open for him. Into the braking zone he needs to see, now braking on the 150 meters before the last 2 corners. Out of the final corner, into the finish line and up to P3. McLaren have been the quietest, let's just say, out of everyone. They are leading the World Constructors' Championship, so they are doing something, but their weekends are not going the way they want to. But at least they are leading the Constructors' Championship. Let's see, can they do the same thing for this weekend? As we have more people now out on the track. So wait to see who will be the next one. And it should be Egan now on an outlap. As we go on board with the helmet cam. As Egan is finally going now. And getting blocked by a Mercedes. I wonder who that is. That is Van der Steen. And that's Egan's lap ruined. So Egan has aborted his lap. That is something to be reckoned with. Riley Svensson now. So Van der Steen is under investigation now by the stewards. There is going to be a fine at least. If not a grid penalty, we will see what happens. Riley Svensson. $21.1 for the first sector. Xiao Lei 20.9. $21.2 for Riley Svensson. Egan needs to go again. He's right now 7th, but still he needs to go again. Riley Svensson now up to 6th. Xiao Lei is next to cross the line. As Maradona now is going through the back straight. Xiao Lei now up to 2nd. So as we wait for Alpine now, because Alpine is looking real strong. Can they bring it up today? Maradona and to 2nd. Interesting, Van der Steen now on a lap. So Van der Steen after denying Egan's lap time. Egan is going again. Or no, he's not going again, that's just an improvement because he messed up his first. Let's hope Van der Steen doesn't get held up here. And no, it doesn't seem to be happening. Afonso is on a lap now. Let's see Van der Steen. 21.0, 21.0. There is a Williams pulling in. That should be Egan. Van der Steen now crossing the line. Is it enough for him? It seems to be right now behind Springfield in 7th. Cascino is next. Cascino over the line only on 5th right now. Michael Swart is next. Jason Roy is on a lap now. 7 minutes and 30 remain. And Michael Swart over the line and up the top right now. Of the session, the circuit is getting faster. Jason Roy now. Through the final 2 corners. Hicks is now on a lap. So Hicks is going again. After his mistake, Roy up to P4. Hicks now. Can Hicks out-qualify his teammates? Hicks just needs to do this lap to get through into Q2. We know how good Audi is, and he didn't improve enough. So did he make a mistake again? Some fact now on a lap. So interestingly enough, Hicks did improve his lap, but not enough to get higher than B15. So he is in danger. Everyone on the bottom 5 now starting their laps as we speak. Fact will be the first one over the line. Then it's going to be Joe Constantaras, Philip Verhaeren, Väisänen and Kevu. Someone in the middle of them is on a lap as well. No, that's a Williams of Koopman. And fact up to P7, so let's see. Constantaras now. Constantaras on the final 2 corners. And nobody has touched the championship wall, wall of champions so far, which is good. Philip Verhaeren is next to cross the line. George Constantaras will get knocked out. Philip Verhaeren needs to go again. Väisänen up to P8 and Kevu up to top now to match by 2 milliseconds. Michael Schwartz. What a lap by the regaining champion. Lucas Koopman now has started his lap. And Lucas Wright is on an out lap, so Lucas Wright needs to go and Riley Svensson needs to go again. Lucas Koopman is improving, 20.8 for the first sector. Let's say Lucas Koopman's before the back straight. Good corner. Now on the main straight, is everyone going to get away from him? No, again! Just starting a lap, there is a Red Bull. No, he didn't start a lap, he was just boxing. Unlucky for Copman. Is it going to be... He's not going to improve. Oh, he is, so yeah, that did not count, but Lucas Wright. Eren Eigen on a lap 20.7 for the first sector. Eigen is going fastest of all on the first sector. Can he match that pace on the second and third sector? Let's see now as the second detection zone hits now. 20.9, he's not improving in his sector. Lucas Wright 20.9 for the first 2 tenths down on Eren Eigen. 2 minutes and 50 remain. Those who are getting Quar on the drop zone are the drivers we are watching right now. Eren Eigen over the line. Is it going to be enough? It is going to be enough to be on top, but didn't improve on the second and third sector. So still enough improvement. Lucas Wright now crossing the line. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. All eyes on the, Richard Hicks now, as Hicks is going again. Afonso Cascinho. George Gonzalez is on an outlap now. Let's see Afonso Cascinho. Afonso Cascinho out of the final 2 corners. On the main straight, can Afonso get out of the danger zone? No, he improved his lap, but not enough to improve anything anymore. Condra is next to cross the line. Marathoner up to seconds. We talked about Alpine being fast, and they are showing it. Condra matching Marathoner. Michael Swart is ending his lap now. Why is he going again? We don't know, but he is going again. He is scared. Mercedes is scared that he will ruin. Even Quarter-Kevo is going again, so the track improvement is this much, it seems. And 1 minute 23 remain. Is everybody going to get a lap in? That is going out now, as we speak. And let's see, the top 5 now has Thunder lap, so we will see what happens next. As people are getting ready for the laps, Jason Roy, Xiao Lei will be... No, of course, Jason Roy will be the first, or Nathaniel will be the first to start the laps. Let's get a beautiful view of the wing and of the sectors here. 30 seconds remain. Hicks on a good lap as well. Where is Hicks? There is Hicks. Incoming. Let's see. Now, can he get enough? Is it enough for him to start to get out of Q1? Constant Taras is improving. Nathaniel is improving. 20.9, 20.9. Hicks 20.8, 20.9. Is it going to be enough? As Q1 has ended, so that means the final laps are now underway. As everybody got on the line in time. So nobody has anything in traffic wise. Hicks over the line. Did improve. Knocks out Springfield. Van der Steen is next on the drop list to cross the line. Nathaniel did improve his lap time. And let's see now, as Van der Steen is getting closer, Xiao Lei will be the first one to cross the line, but he is not improving, it seems. Constantaras knocks out Afonso Cascinho, who is already finished, so that means Afonso Cascinho is out of qualifying here in Canada. Van der Steen didn't get enough, only P17. Springfield, can she knock out Väisänen? Yes, she can, but Väisänen is on a better lap. Lucas Koopman is on danger. If Väisänen can now drop the power and do everything he can he knock out Lucas Koopman? Yes, he can. Lucas Koopman is knocked out. As we go to the knockouts, we have Lucas Koopman back in his Williams, but knocked out, nearly getting to Q2. Sarah Springfield, Afonso Cascina, Wesley Vandestein, and Philippe Verhaeren. Back in Q2. Now the bottom 6 will get knocked out. Last time bottom 5 got knocked out. Only top 9 advance. Interestingly enough, both Audis and Alpines who were struggling last season, Audi and Sauber were struggling last season, is on the top of this season's poles. So the engine upgrading helps them. Audi, what about Audi? Audi is, interestingly enough, now on top of Formula 1. They weren't on top of Formula 1, they were always the last runnings. They were on points, but yeah, they weren't the best of the grid, but now they are showing that they can bring points when they need to. But let's see, can they continue it this time by? They are not under investigation for the entire weekend, so that's at least good. And about the investigation from Q1 for Vandestein and Lucas Koopman, was it? That investigation they got fines. Or it was again, somebody has made a lockup, I think. Somewhere on the track, yes it was. It was Sam Facts who locked up. As Roy is getting ready now, as Roy is going now. Final 2 corners for him. So let's see now as Jason Roy now out of first sector. The time 21.0, the fastest. And let's see, Roy 21.1 for the second sector now, as he goes to the back straight now. The long straight before we get to the line. Väisänen 20.9 for the first sector, fastest. Roy over the line. 27.7 and up to top right now. Väisänen next to cross the line now. Sam Fact is second right now. Lucas right to top the session right now. Väisänen up to top with the 109.2. Michael Schwartz. Michael Schwartz to second, 1,000 of a second between Väisänen and Schwartz now. Schwartz is looking really strong in the Mercedes here. As Condra is starting his lap, look out for Williams. For Alpine and Williams of Erenhagen. Both Alpines and Erenhagen looking real strong, so let's see. 21.0 for the first sector for Condra. Condra is a rookie, but he is showing the potential. Second sector 21.0, Joe Gonzalez is going a tenth faster than Condra. They are both rookies. Is the Ferrari going to get out of the way? Yes, it is going to get out of the way. That was Väisänen ending his lap. As Condra crosses the line, 27.7. Constant Taras now. Constant Taras out of the final two corners. 20.0, 20.9, 21.0, 27.6 for the third sector. Puts him on third right now. As Hicks now. 27.5 to second right now. Can Robin Geiser match him? No, he can't. Only 9th fastest. Asantine 21.0, 21.0. Out of the final two corners, Nathaniel with McLaren. To the line, up to P5 right now, so that's it for the top 10 right now, as we wait for the bottom 5 to make the laps count. Kevo is the first one, then followed by Marathoner. Kevo starts his lap, Marathoner starts his lap. No traffic at all for both drivers. They are clear. So 20.9 and 21.0. Marathoner is looking faster. Riley Svensson 21.2. Xiao Lei 21.2. 2 tenths down on Kevu for the first sector. And 3 tenths to Marathoner. So Marathoner is going faster. So Marathoner gets a good tow now. On the back straight as we see him on behind. Marathoner is getting a good tow, and he is getting a good tow. Let's see now as Marathoner and Kevu cross the line. Kevu crosses the line first, only 10th, and Marathoner up to top because of the slipstream. And same thing with Roy. Roy is Xiao Lei. Xiao Lei is getting the slipstream of Riley Svensson. Svensson now crossing the line. He's really struggling with that Ferrari. The Ferrari is not looking strong. And Xiaolei is over the top of him. Egan. We know what Egan can do in qualifying. Can he do the same thing? Can he bring himself out of the drop zone? Brakes on the 150 meter boards. Now opens the DRS again. Last year with DRS, of course. And up to seconds. Good improvement by Egan. If he wants, he can go again, but doesn't need to go again. So there is a slow traffic ahead of Egan now. He has to smash the brakes as Lucas Wright came out of the pit lane. And Hicks is starting a lap now. And no, Hicks is just... What happened with Hicks now? That was weird. Did his car stall or something? Something happened with his car at least. We don't have any confirmation what happened with his Audi, but he has lost everything on the first sector already, 4 tenths down. Constant Taras is next and Roy is on a lap now. Roy is right ahead of Constant Taras. And Roy 20.9 for the first sector. Constant Taras matching Roy on the first sector. Second sector 20.9, 20.8 for Constant Taras, 20.9 for Lucas Wright, as Lucas has started his lap now. And now 3 minutes remain. The flashing red line has finally crossed us. Constant Taras goes faster than Roy. Roy is 6th. Lucas Wright needs to improve here to be in Q3 to match his teammate finally. As Kevu is in the drop zone. Kevu is going out now. And Lucas Wright up to 6th. And Nathaniel out of the final corner now. Nathaniel only 9th. Kondra is next to cross the line. We know what Alpine can do. Can Kondra bring his car next to his teammates? Kondra crossing the line and matches his teammates. Up to top right now on the session. Nathaniel didn't improve enough, it seems. As Robin Geisner has started his lap. Michael Swart has started his lap now. So we go on board with Robin Geisner 21.0 now for the first sector. .0 for the second sector. To the back straight we go. Is there going to be traffic ahead of him? There is a little bit of traffic ahead of him and he might get... No, he's fine. Just enough for Fact to start his lap. And Geisner gets a good slipstream. And not out of the drop zone, so that means Geisner is knocked out. Marathoner is on a lap. Marathoner on a new lap. Egan is on a new lap. So Marathoner is going even faster now and tops his teammate. Riley Swanson on a lap. Can the Ferrari boy bring the car up? Let's now see 21.0. That might not be enough. Is it enough for both Ferraris to get through into Q3? 20.9 from Sam Facts. And Riley Swanson over the line. 27.6, not enough. 27.5 for Sam Fact, knocks out Michael Swart, and that's it for qualifying. And out in Q2 we have Michael Swart, Joshua Nathaniel, Riley Swanson, Robin Kaiser, Zhao Lei and Quarter Kevu. And we are back for Q3, 12 minutes on the board, 9 drivers, both Alpines and 7 more teams. Can Marathoner or Condra put it on pole? Can Väisänen do it? Can Lucas Wright finally do it? Can Hicks do it? Or will Roy take the pole? We will find out in 12 minutes time, as Marathoner is first to go out on the track. The talk about Alpine is interesting to see them up on here, because at the start of the season they weren't showing this kind of performance. They weren't in Q3 always. The last season as well, they were knocked out in Q1 and in Q2. It was a rare occasion that they got into Q3. Now they are always on Q3, so it's interesting to say at least. Lucas Wright is now on an outlap. Sam Fact is on an outlap now. Väisänen now is coming out. The track position right now is Marathoner will start the lap first. Then it's Sam Facts, Lucas Wright and Eetu Väisänen. Let's see how it will pay off for the drivers. Will anyone get traffic? As now Constant Taras, who haven't been on Q3 in a long time, is now in Q3 with the Haas, which we didn't even expect to see this weekend. But here we are, as Marathoner will start his first out of 2 laps. Now the time starts ticking for him. The first 2 corners, no traffic for him, at least for the first run. Going through the first sector. As we wait for the detections on 21.0 for the first sector for Marathoner. The Haas gave away. Constant Taras got out of the way pretty easily. Let's see 21.0 for the second sector. We have seen faster times than 21.0s. As now to the main straight we go. Reaching 310 kilometers per hour, 311 even, 312. For braking into the last 2 corners, the Wall of Champion being really close. Sam Fact is going faster. Let's see Marathoner's lap time. And 27.7, 109.715. Lucas Wright is on a flyer now. Sam Fact 21.0 for the first sector, 21.0 for the second sector. Väisänen 20.8, going faster than Lucas Wright. As Sam Fact now Pretty good lap for him. Lucas Wright 20.9. That's what we have hoped for. And crossing the line and going faster than Marathoner. Väisänen going even faster. Lucas Wright now. Lucas Wright out of the final corner. DRS wide open, over the line, up to top 109.2, but Väisänen with 2 purple sectors. Let's see, third purple and up to top with the 72 milliseconds. Konstantaras is next to cross the line. And Hicks is following him. So Hicks might have traffic on this lap. And let's see now, Konstantaras out of the final corner. DRS wide open again. Konstantaras only 5th right now. And there is Hicks. Little bit spooked by Marathoner. And let's see, as Hicks crosses the line, up to P4 right now. Egan has started his lap. We know what Egan can do on the wheel of this Williams. As we go and see his lap now. First sector, purple, 20.8. As we said already, Egan can do magic with this Williams. There is George Konstantaras just on an in lap. Egan getting through the second sector. Is it going to be the second purple? No, 20.9. Not the fastest we have seen today. As we go on board with him. Look at the speed. 318, 319. 319 km per hour before braking into the last chicane. And over the line, 27.5 up to seconds. 44 milliseconds. Roy now on a good lap. 20.9, 20.8 and 20.9. Kondra started his lap. 20.8 for Kondra. Let's see what Roy can do. Out of the final corner, DRS wide open. 27.5 up to second, 36 milliseconds. The top 4 is covered by 72 milliseconds. Kondra going fastest in the second sector. Gold Kondra stitched the pole from Väisänen. We know that Alpine is pretty fast. They have a good car this year. Finally Derriere. Can Kondra put it on pole? The rookie, yes he can. 92 milliseconds to Väisänen now. So everyone now needs 109.070. Can we see 108 today on the final laps? What a lap by Kondra to put him on provisional pole. Now we wait and see who will be the first to go out. It's Richard Hicks. Konstantaras now going for an outlap. So Hicks is the first one, then followed by Konstantaras. While we wait for people to start the laps, as we wait for Hicks to start his lap, we will talk about tomorrow's race. Tomorrow there is rain forecasted, so the race is going to be interesting. There is light rain forecast for the race. We will see if that happens on the race start or the ending. We don't know yet, but there is rain forecasted for the main event. Let's see how that will play a role tomorrow as we wait for Hicks to start the lap. Six now puts his car ready. As Väisänen is now coming out of the pit lane, everyone will take the sweet time. 3 minutes remain. And this is the final laps for Hicks and Konstantaras. And let's go. Let's see what Hicks can do. Can Hicks bring Audi back to top like they were? Or is the time for Alpine to bring the car on top? .8 for the first sector, that's the fastest one, and we have a yellow flag somewhere. Somebody made a mistake. Konstantaras on his second lap. We can see it again now. Where did it? Ooh, a little bit of cutting. That time will be deleted by the stewards. Hicks now 20.8. Let's see the second sector as he now crosses the line for the second sector, 20.9. Väisänen is right ahead of him. I hope Väisänen gets out of the way. And yes, Väisänen will get out of the way. Konstantaras' lap time is already over, so that doesn't mean anything for us. See now, final 2 corners. Hicks over the line, up to seconds. Only seconds. Väisänen is next to start the lap. Konstantaras over the line, doesn't do anything. He improved to be B8, but that lap time will maybe be deleted, we don't know yet. It might be deleted. And Väisänen now. 20.8, not improving in first sector, but he's matching his lap time. Matching his first sector. As everybody is starting their lap now, their final laps. Väisänen 20.9, not improving in his second sector. Is that all the Ferrari got? Is that all? Marathoner improving in his first sector. Is that all the Ferrari has got? Condra is improving. And over the line for Väisänen, not improving. Not improving. Nobody is really improving except from both Alpines. Marathoner. Can they do it? Can they be 1 and 2? Condra taking the 20.8 away from Roy. Sam Factor start their lap finally, as now everybody is on a lap. Let's see, Marathoner now over the line for his final time. Can it do 1 and 2 for Alpine? No, Hicks is still between them. Roy is next to cross the line. Roy over the line, not improving. Julian Condra over the line to improve his lap time even more. 1:08.925. As Sam Fact is next to cross the line. Sam Fact is improving. He is improving in his second sector. Can Sam Fact do enough in the third sector to take the pole away from Condra? Is he improving enough? Only time will tell as the final corners. Out of the final corners on the main straight. Over the line. And no improved, but not enough to bring himself up. And only P8. So it's a Alpine 1-3 for tomorrow. Julian Condra takes his first pole in his rookie season. What a way to start his career here with Alpine. Alpine on top. Richard Hicks will start second tomorrow. Behind Hicks will be Michi Marathoner and Eetu Väisänen. Jason Roy, Eren Eigen will start on the third row. Fourth row we have Lucas Wright and Sam Facts, and George Constantaros will start ninth. And his lap time got deleted as well, so didn't matter. As we see now the full qualification lists for the main event. And yeah, what a way to end qualifying here today. Seeing both Alpines on the top 3 is something we didn't expect, but we know what Alpine has got. Can they bring home the win tomorrow? Can Condra do a grand slam like we say? We will see, only time will tell. Anyways, see you all tomorrow for the main event. And goodbye.